Warning, warning, extremely bullish alert. Uncle Ray Dalio, one of my favorite uncles, alongside Uncle Peter Schiff and of course Uncle Bobby Lucas and many others. Uncle Ray Dalio has made an article, not just any article, a bombshell article. He says the stock market's not in a bubble. And I'm going to show you all the evidence why. Now, this is extremely vital to crypto. I can't tell you how vital that is because we are the exact point to match the Great Depression in terms of time for a bull market so far. So this is why it's really important because, friends, if we look at where we are compared to stonks from the Great Depression, I'll show you it right now, you can draw a fib extension to basically show you how high things have gone, right? What I'm going to do is hide the interest rates here, and this is the stock market. So you draw a fib from the high to the bottom of the GFC. We are at this zone here. We've actually blown through it right now. Now, you know the stock market's got to be in a roaring new highs for crypto to go nuts, right? But actually, it's going nuts right now because the stock market is doing this. So this is, I know this is crazy. This is the recipe for the alt season. You know, once though, friends, in 2019, stock market went into roaring new highs though, then zombie virus happened. So this was complacency. This was, and like, oh, see you later, we're actually finished. That's why everybody's worried, like, wait a minute. Are we doing the same thing now? Are we going to have a complacency rally right now? Because it's happening 1 year early. But here's the thing, 1 year early for us in crypto, but we are just little bitches. The stock market's the big daddy. Like when we say, oh, but our Bitcoin halving is in 2024, stock market goes, I don't care, I'm going up now. And we might say, oh, but we've been 1 year after the Bitcoin halving, after the Bitcoin top, we want to go up now. No, we're going down again. Like we might find that in the next bear market. Maybe the next bear market makes you wait longer than 12 months for Bitcoin to bottom. Maybe it bottoms 16 months later. It makes another lower low and shocks everybody. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to show you these. Now this is why it's really important, friends, because this is extremely high valuations, though, like where it comes from, if you do a fractal of the Great Depression, I'll show you it right now. Okay, see this? I know there's the dots here, friends, but if you do this actual zone here, you can actually see, right? Look what happens up here. It actually does. There's one of these big moves here. You get to see it hits up. Now, this is the S&P. This is the S&P 500, okay? You do this on the Dow, it matches. So it goes up, blows through this, and then it comes back down. But actually crazy. You know what? I'm just looking at this now. If we are at this zone here, who's to say that it can't do the exact same thing? That's all I know, friends. Everybody always talking about Great Depression, but look, this blew right through it. But look how long this takes. This is a period of like 130 days. That's 3 to 4 months. I mean, we hope it doesn't happen like this. But if you want to know, like, why even doing this Great Depression stuff? Look, the thing is, I know some people like blockchain backer, they will speak about it. However, in the Great Depression, they were on a gold standard. So if we get that scenario again, it doesn't mean that, oh, we just go down to infinite doomtown because they print money now. Your money base is not gold. Your money base is just fiat. You just keep printing fiat. Back then, they couldn't print gold. Okay, so I want you to know where that comes from. Also, friends, because I know, yeah, Ray's going to have an article to go through, but the most important part of all, you know, all these articles and everything here and there, what do the insiders do? Because Ray Dalio is just making an article. The inverted yield curve is trillions of dollars betting on something bad happening. Okay, it is still uninverted. The bad part happens on the uninverted. See, this is inverted here. Sorry, it's inverted. The bad part happens on the uninversion. These are all stock market crashes. Stock market crash, 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 crash. This was zombie virus, by the way. It predicted it. So insiders, friends, look at this. Insiders knew that something was going on with this zombie virus, and they bought up the bonds here, and then look, it happened later. So they're doing it right now, yeah? So they've uninverted it. They've inverted it here, sorry, and they're going down now. Let's actually continue to Ray Dalio. So it does increase the odds of this, and he's very bullish on AI. I think that's wonderful as well to see everybody in the world talking about AI. And regarding Ray's post, right, it's very mind-blowing to me because Uncle Ray Dalio, he's not bearish, but he's learned cycles over like 1,000+ years of information and research. It's Uncle Ray, and he's been able to become a billionaire. You know, went from like nothing to like 70 billion, one of the greatest hedge fund managers, right? So he knows his stuff about how economies work, how political cycles work. Every single cycle you can imagine in history, friends, he's looked at it. He's studied it, fiat currencies, everything, all right? Now, where we are, remember that we're in the 73rd price percentile, and 80 is a bubble. So we're not, you know what I mean? We thought we were super, super high. So it's in crazy, right? Now, you have here, he actually mentions, he goes, okay, he goes, the summary is we're not in a bubble. And I was like, really? I was like, when I saw the article, I go, oh, he's definitely saying we're in a bubble. He's like, no, we're not. This chart, what I'm going to show you now, is the equity gauge. Look at this. This is the US bubble equity gauge. Look where we are right now. We are like at this 50%. And look, in 2021, we hit in plus 75. So we are down here. You can see this is tech market up here. All these recession crashes. This is recessions, friends. If I show you, see my arrow is right now. Recession came after here. This is recession came in the 70s. You have a little one here. This was World War II. Yeah, we had World War II. Came up. The boom, bang. We come up here. This is Great Depression. So you can see when we're high, it's cause for concern. He goes, look, we are not particularly bubbly today. So in 2021, look where we were. We were in 70%. Now we're not even to that. So obviously, this is using different metrics, okay? Look, he even compares 1920s bubble hit near 100%. And then this is the 1990s bubble, hit 80%. That was the tech bubble, which is very similar to what's happening today. We've got tech, crypto, AI, all these things. Now, also, let's continue. More. He speaks about AI and he says we could have a deep correction if AI is not all that cracked up to be. Now, don't mid-curve yourself. Friends, if you're doing VVV Launchpad from me, congratulations, and also paid. If there's AI stuff, yes, they're going to be getting it. AI is a cycle one narrative. AI coins are already hotting, being popped off. There's an alt season for them happening already. I don't know how long it's going to last, but because here's the thing, man. Crypto needs a revolutionary tech to ignite the minds of everybody. We don't have an open canvas AI yet. We have people making images. A lot of you friends, like my friend Somi, one of the Twitter accounts, I don't know who it is, anonymous person. Thank you very much, sir, from the community, right? It could be a squirrel, probably a squirrel. Thank you very much for your kindness and friendship, making all these AI stuff. I mean, dude, they're really, really good. I don't know what you're using. What are you typing? Hey, look at this dude. Make some stuff. They're really cool, man. Keep using this AI stuff. They're fantastic. And they're only going to get better. But that's videos and images. I wonder what people are going to do next. Replace lawyers? You know what I mean? Like the endless possibilities, friends. Like start making videos. I don't know. It's crazy. He explains here, right? He speaks, the Magnificent Seven has driven meaningful shares. So Magnificent Seven is like the top 7 US stocks. They're basically disconnected from everything else. They've just gone up only. Okay. But that Magnificent Seven, I think it includes one of Nvidia's in it. I don't even know the stocks. We have probably Google, Amazon, whatever. You know what I mean? It's just like the guys on top who have all the network effect. On the far right, he has this little table here. He goes there, frothy, frothy, somewhat frothy, frothy, no bubble, and frothy. So there's different metrics that he's using. And it is very, very interesting when you go through the whole economy and you see this. Now, this is the first part. He goes, how high are prices relative to traditional measures? Today, we're in the 73rd percentile, so it's the bottom chart. See, look what happened in 1920s bubble. It went from 100 down to 0. In 1990s, we went to 99 down to 0. Okay, so that's basically people capitulating. You see that? We are not anywhere near 99. We are only at 73. Okay, so if we were going higher, see, friends, here's the thing. It could always go higher. It just depends how long it goes for and how long it pops. You just never know. That's what I must also tell you, like, you can't ever time the top. You can get out at what you think is a risky area, and then it has like another 6 months to go. That's why, like, you got a friend like me who tells you to buy in the depression and sell in the euphoria. But first, you got to buy in the depression. You can't just participate in euphoria, friends. Then it's game over. Okay, luckily, you got a friend. This article, this part shows Nvidia is leading the way. Yeah, crazy. He says, Nvidia, we find the comparison to the tech bubble helpful for explaining why we do not see a bubble today. So he compares, he goes, look, we can see Nvidia today versus CISQO during the tech bubble. The two cases have been a similar price trajectory. However, the path of cash flows has been quite different. As you can see, friends, in stocks, the meme is about cash flow. You notice in crypto, we don't have that. We are network effects. We are betting on a super long duration outcome. We're betting on the cash flow coming in the future. But first, the market's smart. The market gives value to a community now. That's why things like Richard Hart's community, you're like, wait a minute, Richard Hart never made some new layer 1 chain that does backflips and is AI and does all these like BS molestia things. How come it has valuations that are not zero? Well, it's because it has a community. He's built a cult. In crypto, you don't build tech really, you build communities. That's actually the things that last. Okay, it's just the communities will use the tech. The communities stay around. So you get to see, right? Nvidia's 2-year forward PE is 27, reflecting that even as the market cap has grown 10x, earnings have also grown significantly, and we expect to continue to grow over the next year because of actual orders that we can validate. So basically what he's saying is Nvidia have a lot of orders for the next 2 years. Nvidia's forward PE. You see Nvidia's forward PE? Crazy, because their earnings, see the blue line here? Friends, you can see here, it's cheap. It's not crazy, 27. But see this number out here? CISQO got to 100. Basically, CISQO still never recovered. Let me show you its chart. This is a nightmare chart, actually, because CISQO, friends, look at this. This is crazy. CISQO went up, and then it dropped 87%. Look at this. It still hasn't recovered to its high, and it's been 8,700 days. So it's been 24 years. That's right. You heard me. It has not recovered its high in 24 years. Let's check out the log chart and see what actually... Now you get to see why that... What, bro? What is this stocks? What are you doing, man? Look at this. So CISQO went up. That's crazy, man. 1,049x. And then it hit like this. See the market, friends? It's kind of amazing. The market finds a fair value. It's just that this fair value is a long range. But if you go back to the bottom, look where the fair value was. You see that? Look at the fair value going sideways forever, and look where this earlier part was. It's just that, oh, we found the fair range, but it looks so painfully volatile. So this is basically the up-only technology run, the internet stocks. But then it came back down. So that's where he's coming from when he's speaking about CISQO. CISQO, people were paying 100 times what they earn. It's basically whatever they're doing today takes you 100 years to make back your money. But then tech bubble happened and everything just like went down. And CISQO's still big today, right? They're still big. They're not the biggest in the world, but they were the biggest by market cap back then. All right, but Nvidia is a different, friends. Nvidia's only 27, which is kind of crazy. You're like, why is anybody paying 27 years worth of revenue? That's people, friends. They got nowhere to put their money. They got nowhere to put their money, and they're going to bet on someone else paying 30 times. This is what they do. Also, you know, but also the cash flow and stuff, it's really, really important to the memes of stock people. Also, look at this next metric. How many new buyers, i.e. those who weren't previously in the market, have entered the market? Now, if you've noticed in crypto, ding, 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 your friend here wearing a bull hat, move. That's one of the key signals, right? You're like, wait a minute, where are you coming from? You were not in the depression with me. You weren't even in the optimism phase. You've just come at the very, very end. Like, someone's going to appear. There's going to be people appearing. You're like, dude, where'd you come from? You're literally the top signal, okay? So, no, they're going to say, no, it's just getting started. I see the future now. Bitcoin's going to like 700K. I hope it goes to this $200,000 mark, by the way. So, look at the measure, though. In the 1990s bubble, look how many new people were entering. This is the technology bubble, friends, on the left. And look at today. Today, not that many. In 2021, we had a lot of new people coming in. GME, game stocks, crypto people. But look, it went down. No new people coming in 2022. That's funny, right? Okay, maybe I wonder if you could just use this metric. When no new people are coming in, buy. Right? Nice metric. I think they probably have like $1 billion fund here for Bridgewater, which is Ray Dalio's hedge fund. That I don't even know. He's not even on the top anymore. I think he's just basically retired. But they would have like really advanced, good, like the highest in the world in terms of this types of research. You know, it's not like me and you can just plug it in and go, oh, I'm going to buy when this thing gets to zero. Right? Another thing, how broadly bullish are things? He goes middle froth. So the 1990s on the left hit 80%. But look at this, friends. I just want to show you. Look, in the 1990s, it hit 80% and it went sideways for 3 years. So, you know what I mean? If we went back up to the froth, like even if it lasts a year, like that's crazy. Imagine we hit the froth zone at the end of 2024 and then it goes sideways for a year. That's all of 2025. You have your 4-year cycle. Because that's what bubble is. That's what you want. You want, hey, make a bubble, make a bubble. That's what we always want, friends. In crypto, we always beg for bubbles because we know. Pump it. Pump it. No one in crypto says, go to fair value. Stay at fair value. No one says that. We're like, that's it. Give me a 1000x. That's exactly how we're basically programmed to just do it. Sentiment in the market is now neutral to slightly positive, not in a bubble territory. I mean, it's so interesting to see all these. He goes, this is a big one, friends. IPO activity is low. Look at IPO. So that is new coins. IPO, like ICOs. Look how low the activity is, man. And look at 2021 when we were doing all the launch pads. We were at peak activity. Look how low. Very low. That means everyone's too scared to enter new companies. Now, friends, why is this important? It's because in a perfect world, you see when the US Fed signals the rate hikes, they want to slow everybody down. So they don't want to actually really cause a recession, but they want people to price in the recession. So what they want you to do is they go, look, imagine you had no job. How many cars would you have in your garage? You go, oh, I have 2 instead of 3 right now. And that's what the Fed's trying to want. They're like, hey, well, maybe you should sell that 3rd car. And they also say, okay, how much are you spending per month? And they go, whatever, X amount of dollars. They go, well, maybe you can spend that down like 10% less. Try to budget here and there. That's what they want you to do. Now, if the rates stay long enough and the people aren't doing that, eventually what happens is because the rates are the rates are high enough, eventually there's a shock in the economy somewhere. A couple of people have to be let go. And this spirals. This is where you have the unemployment rate. People just start letting everyone go because no one has confidence and just feeds on itself. And what you end up finding is that the real effect of the interest rates come back in and everyone gets the recession part. That's obviously stocks going down. Who's going to buy stocks, man? They've got to put food on the table. Okay, so it's just, but these are the IPOs that we're looking at. All right, these IPOs, friends, the fact that they're low, it's, see, low means, oh, it's bearish. No one wants to enter. You go, yeah, but it means people, they're not being silly with their money. That's what it means. Okay, IPOs are, you're really silly. You're like, hey, you got a new thing? Oh, I'm just taking punts everywhere. You know what I mean? That's basically what it is. So let's continue. Artificial intelligence, very bullish. The sentiment around AI is quite bullish. I remember in his article, friends, in this article, he doesn't talk about any other sector. He only speaks about AI. Now, maybe if you're part of the stock market world, maybe stock market people are actually, everyone's talking about AI because Nvidia, friends. Nvidia went freaking nuts. Let me show you. Oh my God. What the hell is this? What the hell is this? This is crazy. From 2017, by the way. Oh my God. A stock did 43x. You know, friends, some of you in the comment section told me you sold around 280 bucks. I think Big Pep as well sold around here. Look, it looked like it was the perfect sell though. Look at this. You know, because this is the thing, man. Friends, it could have gone up here. It was meant to go like this. Okay, you're done. No, I remember it just went up in the bull market. What the hell is that? Now, what's everyone going to do though? Everybody caught in a stock or a crypto is going to be like, look at Nvidia did. We can do the same thing too. No, there's only one of these unicorns. Oh man, you got to be a real believer. Like, bro, who's buying up here? And this is the thing about stocks, friends. They don't come down because they're all Ponzi's. No, we're not allowed to go down. You see that? That's wild. But this is like trillions of dollars of valuation here. That's crazy. That's all because of AI. So if you're wondering, obviously I'm not full on in AI tech stuff, but I'm guessing all of AI, they need the power, need the GPUs. So people need to go, okay, who's making the GPUs to make all the calculations for all the mathematics for the AI to actually live and breathe and do all the stuff and actually get all the formulas and just live and just do everything, okay? There you go. They're basically fulfilling all the orders. And then there's just a huge demand coming. Now, here's the thing. As they push them out, people make AI, it's probably going to grow because there's going to be other AI that uses the AI, right? How crazy is that going to be? And then they're all learning, and then the neural networks and start learning. As you can see, everyone's possibilities, the imagination is running wild. And now that I think about it, that's why, see, in crypto, friends, AI is just a grift. What do you need crypto for? But we need a product. Someone has to make an AI product that is really cool. Now, every time I say something like that, someone in an AI community tells me, we have the product for you. No, you don't. No, you don't. You know how I know? Because no one in crypto, Twitter, or YouTube wants to use it. Because no one's really thinking they can make money out of it. In crypto, friends, we are financial Ponzi's. Not Ponzi's, tongue in cheek, but it's a financial casino. So people are here, they get excited if they can make money. You know, out in the tech world, people get excited. Oh, I can take a photo with this tech. Oh, I can send a message to this person. Oh, wow. I can order food to my home. You know what I mean? That excites them. In crypto, what's the excitement, friends? It's, oh, wow, I can make money. There's growth and value here. There's cool things happening. That's what it basically is. So you got to show them the money. More fascinating information. I mean, look at this, friends. This is mentions of AI on the S&P 500 quarterly earnings calls. You can just see it's accelerating. Look, AI, bang, 36% up here. We might be witnessing like that first half of the bubble's now done. Now the second one's like the real juicy part. That's actually what happens. It's crazy. And that's the funny part, friends. It's going to be the same thing all over again. It's going to get really good. Someone's going to make a use case, but then everyone's going to run too wild with the imagination, and there's going to be a big hangover at the end. But let's hope crypto has gone up from that point. Is there any high leverage? Look at this, friends. No, there is no excess high leverage today. Look on the right, 25%. Look, it's low, it's reset. We don't have high leverage today. We also have, look, to what extent have buyers made exceptionally forward purchases? Left chart here, right? Look at this. Look at heaps of forward purchases in the future in the 1990s bubble. Today, nothing. We're low, okay? So that's just really, really wild to see this. Like, whoa, you're telling me we're not going to blow up? Look, we don't know. But yeah, I'll draw, look, friends, I'll draw the crypto 4-year cycle now. Here's the 4-year chart. Remember, I've drawn this, friends. You see this? I have the power to move this anywhere. You see? Where do you think we're going to land? That's the thing. I've left it at the most conservative here for a reason. Because I was planning from here. You see that? I was planning from here. Friends, it's like if you go to war and you think the other guys have just got knives, right? But you're planning from 2 years from now. We're going to have a war with these guys. I think all they have are knives, right? What dopamine dealers are telling you? You're saying, don't worry, they got knives. We're fine. What your friend Somi is saying, hey, what if one of them's got a gun? What if one of them's got a gun? Well, if you rock up to battle and they got a gun, you can't do anything. You lose. You get shot and they steal your fluffy slippers. What if we could build Kevlar and armor today? You know what I mean? You could protect yourself. You go, what if one of them has a shotgun? What if they have a bow and arrow somewhere in a tree? You see what I mean? That's what I'm thinking about, these things ahead of time. If you get there and you ambush, it's over. You can't go back and go, oh man, I wish I had 3 times clip size, because you're not going to say, I'm going to exit with 3 times clip size. You're going to tell me, no, we have longer to go. You know, I know, friends, I'm preparing you for yourself. No one is going to tell me, yes, I'm definitely going to exit now because, you know, I should have had 3x earlier before, but now I don't. So that is the cycle, friends, the 4-year cycle here. I hope we get something up here. That would be fantastic. Of course, that's what we want, but we'll wait and see. Make sure you like, subscribe, red button, or catch you soon.